Yo, welcome back everybody. We've gotten a lot of notes recently on videos about why not put up more videos that are more scrappy, more not one-dimensional, just go into the high roll, beat the shit out of the lobby type things, but other ones where you either take weird pivots or you are in a position where you could die and you're playing for tempo, etc, etc. I think there's a lot of different stuff we can do out there, but I've been keeping my eye out for a couple different type of strategies, different type of pivots and whatnot. So here's one of them. This is a Gallywix game. Gallywix, a hero that is incredibly good at doing late game pivots, where we identify early in the game that we have a line that does not win the lobby. It is very good for playing for tempo, but if we have the opportunity, we're going to hard pivot out of this comp into a different comp. Not going to spoil what we're hard pivoting into, but you kind of know where you go on a Gallywix, going the 6, trying for something to counter, say for example, gigantic Murlocs. How do you make that pivot? What do you do? It was a really fun game, and it's a like 3-turn type of hard pivot, so something different for the stream. All right, enjoy. Here in this kind of game, I think I'd much prefer to just do it this way. Because then next turn we level, we sell off the rock pool, we'll have 9 gold, 10 from this, level up and take the 5. You get yourself a Bran, you get yourself a Hogger or a Nomi, and we're ready to go. At 40-ish health. It's beautiful. Mixed minions. You could argue Rock Pool first for the value trade into Acolyte. You could also argue Scallywag first because it's the value trade into a hero-powered Acolyte for Maiev. He's a little bit stronger than us, right? A Maiev on typical curve beats us here. Because we're not putting any power on this board. Alright, we got the read right. We get all of the value trades. This is like as good as the trades can go for us. Now you just gotta go right. We need this to hit here. No. No. Could have taken 1 less damage. But still. Very good overall. Boo. Tempo, that's our play on Gallywix. This isn't fun. It's incredibly hard to turn down a turn 6 Mama Bear, though. Could be Pale Scale. Then we just use it at the power level. Obviously, it's not good yet. Got 4 people forcing demons when I'm playing Tess with a demon opener. I mean, that shouldn't stop them from playing demons. Like, you don't adapt your gameplay to play around Tess. That's just flushing MMR from other people's perspectives. You play to win your fights, not to make somebody else lose fights. Alright, Mama Bear it is. What about deciding to take a 4 or 5? We're Gallywix. Like, we just kind of auto-win the lobby if we get a Hogger or a Nomi right now. If you get a Bran, it's very, very strong. But as Gallywix, there are, like, huge differences between the qualities of the different 5 stars. Or the 4 stars and the 5 stars. Mama Bear's fine, don't get me wrong. It's a direction, it's just not what we want to do as Gallywix. Imagine Bran. Imagine Nomi. Bird Buddy's kind of cool. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine. I mean, imagine imagining in current year. Imagine dragons. Yeah, we ban bad music. That's cool. Alright, we banked 2 gold for next turn. We'll try to level if we can get a hold of it like a decent beast. We also have a concern that Shudderwalk just went off this turn, so if we get him next turn, there's not a lot we can do about it. We're just going to take potentially 15. It's only 2 triples in the 6 stars. And if he misses, he misses. Like, he took damage on the turn, he took his 6 stars. So, like, that can't be super high roll. It is way more likely than not some kind of combination of, like, Goldrin or something. And it just didn't go off. Alright, well, I hate you. That's depressing. Can we kill Baron at least? Alright, we always kill Baron then, right? Right? There we go. Damn. Alright, that's actually a hell of a hit. Dug up a golden selfless hero into Baron. Ooh. That's great too. Tabby's a little hard to use now. Just super cheap and we can go to 5 and like, we're now really strong. This is good. Like, this is everything we want to be right now. At least we got Mama. I mean, yeah. We like Mama. See, the thing is, like, if we were any other hero but Gallywix, Mama Bear is one of the best hits in the game. The problem is that with Gallywix, the reason why he's so good in the late game is that cycling cards is so cheap, right? So once you build like a concentrated strat, you just leave yourself flexible to be able to level and play lots of buffs and stuff around things, and eventually you just out-pivot people. You have Murlocs in the lobby, you go to 6, you find Amalgadons, you play for discoveries, you do all that kind of stuff. You have Bran, you generate basically positive gold on a bunch of cards, and then eventually you just get out of hand. If you take the Mama Bear line, it's like, this is hard tempo. We're steering straight into how do we do the most damage to the people in front of us. But the other options were not playable things, so hard tempo is just gonna be okay here. We're gonna tolerate that. At least Bran dies, so. Imagine just that being your board turn 8. That's impressive. Wish I would have taunted it now. Coiler, Eliza. I'm not going to buy here, I don't think. Double Pale Scale. Yeah, we're okay buying this. We're very okay buying that. Okay. That was a hell of a turn. Okay. So, yeah, we just sold off everything to get the Tabby Cat triple. And we got a hold of 10 extra gold for next turn. And a gold in hand. And made our board a lot stronger. Everything just kind of worked. Yeah, like that final board was really cool to roll into. Once we saw Khadgar plus the cat, we knew we had the triple lined up. Coiler isn't exactly the best hit we could have hit, but we either go the Amalgadon line or we go for like all in on beasts. As much as we try, we can't pivot away from these damn beasts this game. The game is only giving us beasts. And we'll say thank you, Bob. Those beasts are nice. I will take them. Positive MMR lines. Not very good hits either. Still 15 damage, so kind of irrelevant. So Shudderwalk didn't turn the corner. The Divine Shield's interesting. The Pale Scale triple's very interesting. Play for Zap here. Don't really like it. We'll look here now. Coiler pair. Wish we had one more gold. We can consider playing the strong shell, but we just can't afford it. I guess we can. Just a little bit awkward. Am I taunting up a Coiler? Is this even worth doing? Yeah. It's worth doing. Don't really want to play all of that through. And then just leave this on the board. Keeping the Reborn is also a thought in the previous round if we didn't think that there was any chance that the opponent could beat us. But not reborning a Mama Bear to try to keep it for when we go to 6 to try to play for my X, and I felt a little bit too greedy. He tripled into Gas Coiler and Nosy Looter. Not shocking that he died. Coiler's fine, but Nosy Looter is nothing, right? Like, you basically tripled into not a triple and then died before you got value off of it. It ended up digging up a Dazzling Light spawn. Oof. Don't love that he has the Gas Coiler and High Main on the Reborn Mama Bear board. But we're still very strong right now. Golden Pale Scale Rat Pack on the board, like, there's no threat here. Outside of like 2 more rat packs or just more rat packs. It's still gonna get there, but holy shit. That's funny. Yeah, Salty or Nosy Looter is just so bait most of the time. I'm not saying that he made a mistake taking it. I'm just kind of explaining why Nosy Looter tends to just fail. Maybe we'll have time to play this next turn instead of it being all rat packs. Pirates, Murlocs, Mechs. So we don't win off this board. Ever. Because of the Murloc board. So we could try to pivot around it. It's going to be so hard to do though. Or we just steer straight into this guy. You could try to go into Leaper is another option too. I hate everything about this. We are on 6 after all. Like what we're doing is trying to pivot around the Murloc board. That we can get a hold of Reborn Myexnas, a Malgadon, and maybe like a Sephon or 2 and still win this lobby. Hey Sai, how you doing? How you tonight? It has been a very hard day. A very, very hard day. We've taken a lot of really low roll games. Getting killed super early or like immediately having to go in the tempo. But this one's decent. Gallywix on Beast is a little awkward, but always pick your nose. Always? Like never stop? Seems like bad advice. Too bad we didn't go first. We would have fucked his Exodia combo. Oh, the bomb did his job and then failed miserably to do his job. Alright. Now we got an extra rat. That's kind of cool. These things always die. I've seen worse. At least we're not dead. We just never die there, though, because one of these things has to die. Oh, that's not true. Khadgar could have been the thing that died. Then we take lethal. Alright. If we don't find an Amalgadon immediately, like, we can't do the pivot. Because this is the mech board. We need a pivot to beat him. Are we going to make an argument that this guy is an Omega Buster board or not? 3 turns ago, he has tripled 1 time. Oh, he hasn't tripled since then. He had the triple at that time. So that's a Mithrax and a bunch of random mech stuff around it. So maybe this is always Rat Pack. They're kind of opposite directions. Mithrax may be necessary to deal with, or Myexna with the Mithrax. Let me do that. Probably should watch out for Cleave too. He cleaves here or here. He takes the Mama Bear with him. Oh, he just sold the big Mithrax off the board. I like it. He found a better strat. We should be heavily favored here. You know, if we don't just run everything into the right one. Interesting. Just comes down to, can we get this thing to fucking pop before Mama Bear dies? What's it gonna be, bub? It's a yes? Alright, cool. I like you, bub. So kind. Easily could have lost that one if the Mama Bear dies instead of the Rat Pack there. But reasonably, we don't compete with either of these boards, and they're so high health that we have to take like a hard pivot here to have a chance to beat it. We'll take our shot. There's the Amalgadon. There's the first Amalgadon. No. No. Alright, there's some information. This is good. So, you're gonna go, you can stay for now. Elemental first. Then this is gonna go. Then it has to be Amalgadon next. We have nothing else. Start. There's a start. Murloc on the board. Beast is gonna go. Wow, that's ass. What are you? Should roll. Get a little information here before the next set of discoveries. No. No. These things suck. Ew, dude. Everything's freezing. Alright, so we get 1, 2 potential procs for poison here. This thing value trades. It's not bad. If only he hit left, or he hit right there instead of left. And this kill's here. Unfortunately, this kills the next one. That'll do. So we get our win. Our poison pivot was successful to get past this guy. Kind of took everything we could do there to get there. But we don't beat that with just random beasts. And now we have to be a better poison board than the other guys. This is Exodia though, which is a big pain in the ass. Because we need some stats on this board, otherwise... Alright, there's a Reborn Myexna. So that's happening. No? Sure. It's a fair amount of stats. I would have liked the Golden Amalgadon, of course, but... $56 seconds? Can we take 2 seafoods? It's pretty close. We have Zap, remember, which is really, really useful here. Miss triple! Not the triple! Alright, so just no is the answer? Just no Murlocs in the last 3 boards? Alright, whatever. Whatever. Alright. So we beat this guy. If we can get by him, we should be able to out-poison this guy. So the question is, can we get to a place that beats Exodia Pirates? And if he can't counter Zap right here, he's going to take 1,000,000. He may just die. In fact, with that in mind, let's hide this. I like the bigger health one in front, actually. Feels good, man. This thing value trades because it's the bigger of the two. Couldn't go better. It's basically scripted. Poison hits, then he hits, then poison. He pretty much has to snipe Bran right now, right? That doesn't even work, because that's enough to kill him. Yeah, we picked up the zap earlier, just in case we needed it, off the triple. Ends up being really important to beat that guy. We don't need this anymore. Beast or Murloc? I guess we can take the 50-50 for it. So that's pretty good. 65 seconds. I really wish the game was running a little smoother right now. Health is more important. Health is more important. Whoops. That's a triple. Keep going. Let's go. Come on. In the hand. Beast works. Oh, he doesn't. What am I doing? We don't need the selfless. What am I saying? That's funny. Go. Fire, it works. No! You can't play another one to board. Not yet. We're very, very heavily favored right now, though. Feels good, man. Spores in the back, spores in the front. Yeah, so many reborns. We just don't have enough time to play that turn. So I was saying, like, I wish my game was running a little better right now. Because it feels so laggy. So much lag. Yo, hit the my X now. Thanks. Very nice of you. Too bad we're not quite there. Think he's fucked? Yeah, I mean, Amalgadon's beat Murloc boards. Small indie company? I just haven't restarted today. Like, we've done really well with lag today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Stats still matter to a degree here. And we're going to get rid of the smaller of the Murlocs. We look for Golden Selfless Hero. We put the Amalgadon down. This is Beasts, unfortunately, so it's not really useful to me. Hey, Golden Selfless Hero. I mean, guess I could have played that after this, but whatever. And if the Amalgadon sucks, then we can play Baron Golden Selfless. Just doesn't have enough value because we don't have 3 minions that get buffed, you know? You don't need Baron? Yeah, it doesn't help. With the Amalgadons, it's just better to play it this way. He played the Ghoul. The Ghoul helps him a lot, but he can't fix the problem that we have Reborn Myexnas. Even if he plays the Ghoul, it leaves him only 6 poison minions on the board, so he just always loses. One of the best boards I've seen. It was a fun one. Good board. Remember being Beasts at one point in this game? I remember. We pooled resources for 3 turns to make a pivot because we knew we couldn't beat this guy and actually got rewarded. Feels good for one of them to go right. And we end up with more Beasts on the board than Murloc. Agreed. Alright, let's restart the game.